From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good morning. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. We've made it to the weekend and it seems like I'm a bad luck charm, or maybe I'm a good luck charm depending on how you look at it. If you had outdoor plans, well, I'm a bad luck charm, but we have some nice beneficial rain out there. The reservoirs across the state are filled up because of days like this, right? So we got that rain. That's going to be widespread across the area. Down through the valley, we're going to be stuck in the mid-50s today. Out towards Siskiyou and Modoc County, you'll be lucky to hit 50 out there, with the upper 50s being the story. And out towards the eastern mountains, you might see some clearing through the midday. We'll call it mid to upper 50s with the possibility of some convective thunderstorms. I'll discuss that in more detail in just a second. But we see this trend pretty much widespread across the area, right up through the north coast and Humboldt and Del Norte County. Again, you're probably going to see some of those rainfall totals. By all time is said and done, we're probably going to be talking 3/4 of an inch to about an inch out there. Head a little further inland towards Trinity County, for example, you might get near 60, maybe later this afternoon here. Again, though, widespread rain activity there. Out towards Trinity County itself, yeah, you can kind of see that rain really taking over. And again, you might be lucky to get near 50, but I think upper 40s out there is the story. Okay, so let's take a look at the futurecast. Over the next several hours, we continue to see this low swirling off to our south. That puts us on the north side of it, so we're going to see this precipitation continue to move up north and build through the day. Now, notice this, as we head through, I would say the next 6 hours or so, maybe the next 12 hours, we start to see the widespread stuff fall apart in the central portions of the valley, west of the valley and east of the valley, but we actually saw relatively less activity up northeast, up towards Modoc County and the eastern mountains. See this stuff here? That might actually be some thunderstorm activity due to the fact that the environment was relatively untapped through the day. So if there's going to be thunderstorms, personal opinion here, I'm starting to think eastern Siskiyou County, Modoc County, out towards portions of the eastern mountains near maybe Susanville north to the 395 corridor. That's where I think the best shot at thunderstorms are through today. But I still think, even though it kind of becomes a little less widespread through tonight and tomorrow, we still hold those relatively scattered to maybe isolated shower and storm chances through tomorrow itself, right? Now, snow levels are going to be dropping through tonight. I think by the time we're heading through tonight, now today, I would say about 4,000 to 5,000 feet are the snow levels. Tonight, 3,500 to 4,500 foot. So we're going to be dropping there just a little bit. Notice we're on the north side, the cold conveyor belt of this system here. So we're probably going to see more snow with this, and maybe a mix in Mount Shasta City, out towards Chester, Quincy out there, out towards Alturas. You might see a mix, but I really don't think you're going to see that much in the way of rainfall total or snowfall totals itself, rather. And a few chain requirements in those typical higher mountain passes out east of the 99 and east of the valley in the eastern mountains there. I think you're probably going to be good out here going out 299, but I think as you head further south, you might have some trouble there with chain requirements here over the next several hours. Now, that system starts to push south and east, and we start to let go of those rain chances here as we head through Sunday night. So it seems like the weather just perfectly targeted the weekend. So through today and through tomorrow for those higher precipitation chances. As we head through the week, watch this. Whole lot of nothing, right? I mean, what more can I say about that? As we head through Monday and as we head through Tuesday and beyond, we actually get more of a ridge of high pressure that takes over, and we get warmer temperatures. We're going to be back to near normal as we head through this time frame here, especially in the valley and those areas that really see those higher temperature fluxes. So we have some better weather to look forward to if you had those outdoor plans. But today, tomorrow, thunderstorm chances, rainfall across the area, widespread ½ inch to an inch, snow about 4,000 to 5,000 feet, decreasing 3,500 to 4,500 foot through tonight. Okay, let's see what that looks like in the big picture, because this is kind of interesting here. Now, as I've been saying today, kind of crummy out there for outdoor plans, but you know what? Great for the reservoirs, I'll tell you that much. Out in Trinity County, we're going to be in the upper 40s, maybe lower 50s. Notice this, like I was saying, snow levels dropping through tonight and tomorrow, and then it's as if the weekend goes and Mother Nature says, all right, I'm going back to work, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, fantastic conditions out here. Weaverville, for example, you get right back to the mid to upper 60s there, maybe even upper 60s by the end of the week, near 70. And then, of course, hopping over to Humboldt County, you see a little bit less variation, as is typical, right? So you still get those clearer conditions, but temperatures do stay at a relatively flat trend line towards about the mid to upper 50s, maybe near 60 by the end of the week. Up towards Del Norte County, it's a very similar story, right? But if you head a little further inland, you really start to see those temperature variations taking back over as we clear out through the week, getting back into the upper 60s and lower 70s there as we head through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and beyond. But again, today and tomorrow, widespread showers, maybe a thunderstorm here or there across the area. Now, I think the thunderstorms are better chances as we head further east. Out towards Siskiyou County, for example, widespread mid-50s and lower 60s further west. Further east, cooling down to the upper 40s, lower 50s. Clearing out nicely through Monday, Tuesday, and beyond, though. And then you head out towards Modoc County. that's where I start to think we start to see the possibility of some convection. Some of those storms boiling up and maybe a few rumbles of thunder this afternoon. Widespread upper 50s, lower 60s here. Might even get some mid 50s or mid 60s rather out there by the state line up further northeast in Modoc County. And then check it out here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and beyond. Doing fantastic out there, right? But again, notice those snow levels actually dropping there. I think out here we'll be talking about 5,500 feet for today, maybe about 4,000 to 4,500 feet through tonight and into tomorrow as that cold, kind of more Arctic air wraps around the north side. Out towards the eastern mountains in Plumas County, widespread 50s, near 60 in some spots out there. I think probably Doyle out there is going to be the winner for the temperatures through today. Again, tomorrow, though, back in the 40s. And then 50s and lower 60s taking back over Monday and beyond. Now, as usual, I think the winners here going to be down here in the microclimate of the valley. We'll start down south here, widespread mid 50s. I think that's kind of what you can expect. As usual, whenever we see those 57s, I like to mention that's the world's most average temperature. If you combine the entire planet's temperatures, you get about 57. So congratulations from Chico down to Oroville, most average places on Earth through today. Now, notice that variation, though. You really usually see that here in the valley, that microclimate that really sees those roller coaster variations, getting those mid-70s back in the forecast by the middle and end portions of the work week. But again, today, tomorrow, that's going to be whenever the less favorable outdoor conditions, nice stay inside, have a coffee, read a book kind of conditions will be. Up towards the northern portions of the valley, upper 50s is the story from Lakehead all the way down to Red Bluff. Not a lot of variation here for today, but boy, do we change as we head through the middle and beginning portions especially of this next work week. Again, stay tuned. We'll talk about chain requirements as a possibility here in some of those higher mountain passes. In fact, a likelihood here with some of those impacts as the snow level continue to drop. But in the meantime, I've seen more impactful systems. Just take your precautions. Like I said, stay inside, read a book, and enjoy your weekend, folks.